Hi there, I'm Max from Max Out Creative. Did you know that Google still owns more than 85% of all search traffic in America right now? It's September 2025. That means almost 9 out of 10 searches still run through Google. But here's the twist. Things are starting to shift. AI tools and large language models like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity are changing how people search for answers. You probably know that. Maybe you're doing it yourself. Today, I'm going to show you, number one, where all the search traffic is in the US right now. Number two, how traditional search compares to LLMs. And number three, and most importantly, what small businesses should be doing right now to build a solid marketing foundation. So stick with me. This is going to make sense and it's going to help you. Number one, where search traffic is now. Let's start with the numbers. In the US, Google dominates with about 85% to 86% of all searches. Bing is next at 7 to 8%. Yahoo, 3%, DuckDuckGo sits near 2%, and everybody else is fighting for the rest, the scraps. So yes, Google's still king, no question. But here's the part most people don't realize. More than half of Google searches end in what's called a zero click. That means people type in a question, see the answer on the results page, and never click to visit a website. All right? For small businesses, that means showing up is not enough. You have to be positioned in a way where people actually engage with you, not just with Google's answer box. Number two, how large language models are changing search. Large language models, most people refer to it as ChatGPT. There are several, but ChatGPT is number one, Gemini, Perplexity, Grok. They're not clicking through 10 blue links. They're just not. You ask one of those LLMs a question and you're getting a direct answer, often with sources summarized, okay? So here's what's wild. Traffic from LLMs is still small compared to Google, but it's growing fast. And when people do click from an LLM answer over to a business website, studies show now that they convert at a much higher rate. Some reports say 4 times higher than a traditional Google visitor. Why? Because they've already asked detailed questions. They're not casually browsing. So it's not about just keywords at that point. They're in solution mode. And projections say that by the end of this decade, AI-driven search traffic could actually overtake traditional organic traffic. That's a huge shift, but we still have time, right? And now comparing the two, let's line it up. Google, Bing, Yahoo, they're all about visibility. Tons of people, wide range of intent, but more and more Google's keeping the traffic for itself with zero-click answers. Pay attention to that. They're keeping the traffic for themselves with zero-click answers. Those summaries, those AI summaries they're doing in some markets, I know it's here in Florida, in some of the larger markets, you're not getting a list of websites anymore. You're just not in some searches. So a zero-click answer where someone gets a summary to their question, that's what you have to strategize for. ChatGPT and friends is about quality. Fewer people today, but growing. And when someone does click, it's because they're already primed. They're ready to act. So the volume's still with Google, but the direction of the future, that's pointing straight toward AI, and it's undeniable at this point. So what should you do if you have a small business? First, don't worry too much because you still have some time. The basics still really matter. Number one, I've talked about it many times, but lock down your Google business profile and keep feeding it with updates, relevant updates, stuff that's in your backyard, your community, your area, your neighborhood, whatever, but keep feeding Google updates. Keep adding photos too when you can and make sure they're tagged properly. Make sure it's complete, accurate, and loaded with reviews, okay? Loaded with reviews and answer all those reviews. How do you get reviews? Ask for them. Number two, build content that answers real questions. Think in terms of FAQs. What's the difference between this and that? How do I choose the right option? What kind of content feeds both traditional search and AI summaries? And number three, measure more than just traffic. Even if someone doesn't click, your brand showing up in a search result or an AI overview builds trust. That visibility is part of your marketing foundation, as you know. And number four, structure your website for clarity. Use headings, bullet points, clear answers. AI tools love pulling clean, structured content. And finally, don't overcomplicate it. Be brilliant at the basics, man. Focus on solid websites, strong local SEO, answering customer questions. That's a big one. Doesn't require a huge production team or really high quality video editing. Just look into your phone. We got a question today from a customer about this, and then answer the question. Tops 30 seconds, 40 seconds, smile, say your name, say give us a call. I mean, that's helpful. And it has a really good chance of showing up in AI overviews. Bottom line, right now, Google still dominates, but LLMs are climbing fast. And the way people search is changing. You already knew that. If you build a strong foundation right now, or if you strengthen what you already have, you'll be ready no matter how people find you in the future. If this made you think about anything in a different way, or you got something out of this, do me a favor, give me a like and or subscribe. Appreciate that very much. I'll be back with more.